Ricky Manansala. And now let's meet the starting unit of your Enderun Colleges Titans. Shooting guard number 0, Coco Tanshoko. Forward number 3, Carl Baklay. Point guard number 5, Robbie Castro. Center number 15, Pierre Cuaco. And the other forward number 17, Joaquin Mariano. Leading the Titans is Pipo Nundu, assisted by Efren Garcia. Our officials for this game are Molly De Luna, Ian Borbe, and Edgar Orpilla. It's the Saints going up against the Titans for game number 2 of the best of 3 series of your season 20 of NAASCU.
And we're about to go underway here at the Nova Dechi Convention Center. This is game 2 of the 20th NAASCU Seniors Basketball Finals between the defending champion St. Clair Saints. They have first possession against their challengers, the Enderun Colleges Titans. Andy Cervino live and direct at courtside to bring you every bit of the action as it unfolds. And we have an early offensive foul. So not exactly the best start that St. Clair wants. An offensive foul on Babacar Endong. You can see, as usual, both schools, their players they are all standing up. They will not sit down until they score. And it is very important. We will look at which team will score first in a game like this. First, whoever gets a good start will definitely exploit it to the hilt. And again, shout out to all our fans who have been watching us all season long on Facebook Live, the World Wide Web. Yes, this championship series is for you. Wow, look at that. Look at the hustle of both teams. Gamboa on 5th gear. Too strong. Trail job. Estrada losing it in midair. So again, 1 minute gone by. There's still no score for either school. So which team will score first? Another whistle. Whoops. And now another foul on the Saints. This is the 3rd foul now of St. Clair. We played only 1 minute and 1 second. So at the line for the first points of the game, Carl Baklay. And now Baklay breaks the ice. The Titans can sit down. 2 for 2 for Carl Baklay. Meanwhile, Gamboa, Endong could not control it. Tanshoko to Castro, and an errant pass by Tanshoko. So far, the points on the board are from 2 free throws by Carl Baklay, so no field goals yet. Estrada was the best player in game 1 with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Another rebound for Baklay. Baklay with all the points in the game so far. Mariano. Pass is weak. And it's completed. And Acosta! Coast to coast. First field goal of the game by either side. St. Clair can now sit down. Mariano, Joaquin Mariano, the leading scorer of Enderun, was limited to only 4 points in game 1. For sure, Joaquin would like to bounce back. Waku underneath. Of course, you can say that Endong thinking twice because he picked up one quick foul in the opening seconds. Rojas also needs to bounce back. He only scored 7 points in game 1. He's averaging 14 points a game. Meanwhile, Baklay, ball stolen by Gamboa. Gamboa bounce pass. Estrada and traveling on Estrada. Good defense there by Kwaku. Of course, Pierre Kwaku. In season 19, Kwaku was a member of the Mythical Five. And he is showing that he earned a spot in the Mythical Five through his defense. Castro, like what I said in game one, this is a good matchup. We will watch this. Castro against Gamboa. To the post. Kwaku! And first basket by Kwaku. 6-2. Good start by Enderun. Estrada against Castro. Rojas from 15 feet. Too strong. 2 rebounds now by Kwaku. Castro, runner, yes! So Coach Balansala still confident with his boys. He has not called the time, but just okay, play on. With 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. Gamboa to Endong. Endong with the fake. Endong! Okay. And Endong confusing Kwaku with his fancy footwork. Lead is down to 4, 8-4. Baklay versus Estrada, another good matchup that we will watch in this game. Castro crossing the timeline, met by Gamboa. Mariano, handoff back to Castro. Baklay will attack. Baklay, runner, no. Rebound, Mariano with the reverse. And Enderun needs a good game from Joaquin Mariano if they are to extend this series to a game 3. Back in game 1, St. Clair played catch-up for most of the game until taking control in the fourth. Rojas! No! Rojas is still scoreless. Castro whips it to Baklay. Mariano baseline. And traveling on Waki. Of course, they held their breath there. They thought it would be a foul on Endong. Remember, like what I said, Endong with one quick foul. And Endong is a very important player because, like what I said, he's the only player that can match up size-wise, physically, against Kwaku. He is, of course, the tallest player on St. Clair. But then again, in the previous encounters this season, Estrada missing. Estrada gets his own miss. Feeds Endong. Endong! Oh, he wanted to pass back to Estrada. Good defense by Enderun. Castro runs out of space. Out of bounds in favor of St. Clair. Of course, in their previous meetings, even up to game 1 of the finals, St. Clair has relied a lot on double teaming on Kwaku to stop him, and it's been effective. Of course, the only 2 losses of Enderun this year have all been against St. Clair. Gamboa missing and Endong missing the putback. 10-4. 6-point lead by Enderun and Castro. No! Picked up by Gamboa. Gamboa now will accelerate. Gamboa wanted to be fancy. Rebound won by Mariano. Castro now will slow it down as we have 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh, steal by Estrada. Estrada now, counter steal. Oh, Estrada! Estrada now with 2 points. Oh, we have an injury. Kwaku is whizzing in pain in the backcourt. This is a big development for Enderun. Meanwhile, Bam Lopez will come in. And also Richard Victoriano. But it's nice to see that Pierre-Marie Kwaku is walking back to the bench on his own power. You can say Kwaku probably got winded after that fall. So we have a timeout. Is this a timeout? No. Okay, play on. Referee says will play on. Marlon Mahilum will replace the, well, so you can say winded Pierre Kwaku. Of course, Kwaku will just probably recover his breath and he will return later on. That's for sure. But then again, a good play there by Estrada. Saints now are just behind by 4. Tapena will come in for Endong. So since Kwaku is sitting down, might as well rest Endong. No, you don't want Endong to pick up a useless foul at this point. Mahilum, the replacement of Kwaku. Brian Camagnot also in the game. Tanshoko will fire. No! Ball is loose. It's with Mahilum. And intercepted by Lopez. But intercepted by Tanshoko. Feeds Mariano. Mariano. And now Mariano has equaled his 4-point effort from game 1. (12-6). Enderun doubling St. Clair. Last touch on the Saint. Meanwhile, Shefas Khan Abdullah will come in to replace Francisco Tanshoko. Tanshoko unable to score, and also Hans de los Reyes will come in. Coach Gino Manansala quick to counter, dispatching Megan Galang to replace Drick Acosta. So you can see that both coaches are playing the chess match. Now, when one player comes in, the other coach quick to react to put in a special matchup. Lopez now bothering De Los Reyes, but they cross the timeline. Abdullah against Galang. Two new players guarding each other. Inside, Mahilo with the hook. Khaled plus the foul. Mahilo now ups the lead, 14-6. Possibly even more with this free throw. So again, a very good start for Enderun. At the line, Marlon Mahilum. Good. 15-6. This is the biggest lead of Enderun. 9 points. Victoriano to Rojas. Rojas has no points yet. Rojas spinning. Rojas! And Rojas is able to fish a foul. Fouls on Mahilum. Meanwhile, Sacundo will give Joaquin Mariano a rest. Manacho will check in also for Rojas. So again, the matchup game continues. So Rojas is looking for his first points of game 2. 1 point for Rojas. Again, he had 7 points only in game 1. That's half his average. Oh, split. So Manacho will have to wait. But Tapeno is there. No. De Los Reyes with the rebound. And Enderun on the attack. They lose it. So now Manacho can enter the court. Also, Jolo Subagaysay. And you can say that Jolo Subagaysay's best games in the NAASCU season 20 have been against Enderun. Yeah. And Enderun knows that Subagaysay has really hurt them from the outside with his 3-point shooting. Okay, first touch for Subagaysay. Hand it up to Lopez. Lopez. Lopez will attack. Lopez, strong move. Yes. Lopez. We are nearing the 2-minute mark. And we have a foul by Victoriano. St. Clair in the penalty. Believe it or not, only one team foul. Yes, only one team foul for the Enderun Titans. So you can see the players of St. Clair are one by one lapsing into foul trouble. So at the line, Shafras Khan Abdullah. Second one, split by Abdullah. Enderun ahead, 16-9. Manacho, too strong. Tapeno, and we have a whistle at exactly the 2-minute warning of the first quarter. So it will be a baseline inbound. The only 2 team fouls for Enderun, so Enderun not yet in the penalty. Tapeno has it. Lopez for 3. No! Abdullah with the rebound. 60-9. 7-point lead, possibly even more with this possession. Abdullah using the Mahilum screen. Abdullah for three. Good line though. Sakundo gets it. Back to Abdullah. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Abdullah met by Manacho. And Abdullah passes to the fans. That's right, we have a good size. As you can see on your screens, we have a good sized crowd here at the Nova Dechi Convention Center for game 2 on Winners Wednesday. Lopez and a foul away from the ball. Sakundo giving the armbar to Tapeño. Only the first foul on Sakundo. 14 on the shot clock for St. Clair. Oh, Tapeño recovering, Tapeño spinning underneath, and Tapeño draws the foul again. And this time, it will be a shooting foul. Since Enderun is not in the penalty, it will be a shooting foul for Luis Tapeño. So Tapeño, good on the first. Believe it or not, Tapeño at this early, in 2 minutes on the floor, has already 3 rebounds. It's split, but another foul is called. So two quick fouls on Sakundo. Enderun now in the penalty. It will mean free throws for JJ Manacho. And quickly, Coach Pipo Nundu returning Pierre Marie Kwaku into the contest. And a miss. A sorry miss there by Manacho. And they need these free throws. They are playing catch-up, talking about St. Clair. So second one here for Manacho. 2 misses. Abdullah will slow it down a bit. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Mahilo! Oh, good cut. Ups the lead. 18-10. 5 points now for Marlon Mahilum to lead the way for Enderun. Off the bench, that is, huh? Subakay Sai? No, not yet. Victoriano, a block from behind. And it is a foul by Abdullah. Only the first by Sherfas Khan Abdullah. At the line, Richard Victoriano now. Victoriano needs to hit both these free throws to make up for the 2 misses earlier by Manacho. First one is good for Victoriano. Second one come here for Richard Victoriano. Oh, split at the line, but you have a whistle. Early entry violation, so ball will go the way of Enderun. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And what a game we've had so far. This is really befitting of a championship series. Abdullah against Victoriano, finds Castro. Mahilum. Castro. Mahilum now. Handoff. Abdullah. Abdullah. Oh, stolen by St. Clair. Manacho. Subakay Sai. Quick release. Too strong. So Subakay Sai is 0 of 2 from 3-point distance. Kwako. Bothered by the defense. Gives it to Abdullah. Abdullah. Castro will attack. Castro short. And that ends the first quarter with a good performance. A very good start for the Enderun Titans. They are on top 18-11. And we'll be back with the second quarter after this commercial break. Stay with us for Game 2 of the NAASCU Season 20 Finals. You see on your screens right now, Coach Gino Manansala of the Saints. And if you talk about records, Coach Gino Manansala right now is tied with the legendary Coach Loreto Tolentino Sr. of the University of Manila with five, that's right, five NAASCU Seniors Championships. And if St. Clair will win this year, Coach Manansala will now become the new all-time winningest coach in NASCU history with six championships. But of course, Coach Pipo Nundo will go all out to deliver the first championship for Enderun since they joined the league in 2016. Ball will stay with Enderun, and you have just begun the second quarter. Enderun, look at the shooting of Enderun in that first quarter. 50%. That's right, 50%. 7 out of 14 against a very poor, sad to say, a very poor 4 out of 18 for St. Clair. That's 22%. Enderun winning the boards 16 to 10. Also assist 5 to 2. But you know what? Enderun, one concern for Coach People, they could have led more if they only took care of the ball. Enderun with 10 turnovers compared to only 6 for St. Clair. Leading scorers for Enderun, Marlon Mahilo with 5, Joaquin Mariano and Pierre Marie Kwaku with 4 each. Meanwhile, for St. Clair, several players with 2 points each, notably Bam Lopez, John Sherik Estrada, and Babacar Endong. So Gamboa now will attack. And now Gamboa opens the scoring in the second quarter. 5-point lead still for Enderun. Baklay will attack. And Baklay draws a foul from the double. It is against Estrada. That is the second foul on Estrada. So a cause of concern for Coach Sino Manansala. The best player of game one has 2 fouls this early. Ball goes out of bounds. It will go back to St. Clair. So far, we played 1 minute. No score yet for Enderun in the second quarter. So it will mean another turnover. So inbound for Enderun. So no score yet for Enderun. But that will change fast. That's for sure. Baklay. Mariano has it. Mariano to Castro. Castro renewing his acquaintances with Gamboa. Abdullah whips it out to Mariano for 3. No good. Kwaku rebound. And Kwaku now with 6 points and 6 rebounds. 20 to 13. 7-point lead. They are doing a good job of denying lost the ball. Gamboa to the cutting Endong. Endong. Pivot. No. Subagaysay. Too strong. Rebound Mariano. And they are now still in search of their first points. Abdullah with the scoop. Yes. Finally, after over 2 minutes, Abdullah breaking the silence of Enderun. Ross wants a clear out. He will challenge Mariano. 6 on the shot clock. Estrada, Euro step. Yes. 22 to 15. 7-point lead for Enderun. Abdullah against Subagaysay. Abdullah will wait for his teammates. He will use the Mariano screen. Abdullah for 3. No, Endong with his third rebound. Gamboa was blocked. Quickly now, Abdullah. No. Rebound, Estrada. Estrada. Shot clock down to 14 seconds. Estrada against Baklay. Bounce pass inside. Endong. And Endong travel. Oh, 3 seconds. 3 seconds violation on Endong. Meanwhile, Coach Pipo Nundu will call a timeout, and we'll be back for more of Game 2 of the NAASCU Season 20 Finals.
Limit mo! Ituloy mo yung dribble mo! Gumawa ka ng paraan! Hindi pwede mo nga dito, ha? Honesty lang tayo, ha? Honesty, ha? On-ball pressure, ano ba ginagawa mo? Puro ka dribble-dribble. Nakaayos sila, ha? Pag may pick, inaayos ka na dito, ho? Sino na dito? Sino na dito?
There you see, very fired up Coach Gino Manansala trying to wake up the St. Clair Saints as they try to overcome this 7-point deficit. Enderun has been in control 22 to 15 here in game 2. And of course, Enderun hoping to hang on and force a game 3 this Friday, still here at the Novadechi Convention Center. Andy Cervino live at the courtside, and as we talk, we have a violation, so turnover for Enderun. Coach Gino Manansala calls a quick timeout, and we'll also take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be back for game 2 of the NAASCU Finals.
Here, backline, Tito, up, Tito. We crowd the inside. Influence the pass here corner, but be ready what you need to do.
There you see the huddle of Coach Pipo Nundu. He has been the coach of Enderun since they entered the NAASCU in 2016. And they're in search of their first ever seniors championship. Of course, when you talk about championships, Enderun has been a dominant force in women's basketball. They have been the queens of NAASCU ever since they joined. So Coach Heidi Ong and the Lady Titans have won all the championships in women's basketball since 2016. Of course, we have no women's basketball this season. And that was a good timeout there by Coach Gino Manansala. Acosta with a 3-point shot. Now, Enderun's lead is down to 4. Let's see how they will react. A steal! But Acosta could not complete the layup. Baklay quickly. But Baklay will backtrack. Baklay now will attack. Finds Kwaku. Kwaku looking for a teammate. Hand off to Tanshoko. Tanshoko. Baklay. Stutter step. Baklay baseline. And Baklay! Oh, volleyball block. Volleyball block by Endong. Whoa! Foul in midair. Baklay was the last line of defense. Oh, check that. The foul is on Castro. But you should look at the strength, the body strength of Gab Gamboa. If that happened to a different player, Gab could have been sprawled on the floor right now. But look at the strength. So at the line, Gab Gamboa. Good. Gab Gamboa is a rookie, and he's a prime candidate for Rookie of the Year. It's one of our candidates. Second one on the way for Gab Gamboa. Good. And that's the cue for Bam Lopez to replace John Shalik Estrada. Of course, Estrada will sit down with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Lead of Enderun is down to 2 points. Momentum now clearly shifting to St. Clair. They have outscored Enderun 9-4 here in the second quarter. So Tanchoco will perform the inbound. And this will be a crucial. Oh, almost a steal there. Baklay now being bothered by Lopez. Baklay, almost a violation there. Baklay now. Mariano pops out for the screen. Baklay will attack. Baklay dumps it inside. Kwaku. Kwaku too deep. Kwaku to Baklay. One-hander. No. It's won by Endong. And Gamboa now. This is for either the tie or the lead. Lopez! Yes, yes, yes! We are tied at 22 all. We have a ball game. Now, this will test the character of Enderun. They wasted their lead. St. Clair has tied the game. What will they do? They give it to Kwaku at the post. Mariano, give it to your best player. Oh, Mariano is rejected. But there's a foul. A foul. Referees will confer with our table officials. So we have a foul on Babacar Endong. So it seems the foul came just before the shot clock expired. At the line, Joaquin Mariano, the leading scorer of Enderun this season. So now Mariano has exceeded his 4-point performance from game 1. He now has 5 points as he misses his second. 1 point lead for Enderun. St. Clair can go for the lead. No. Battle for it. It's won by Mariano. So a big stop there by Enderun. They needed that. Castro can pad their lead. Mariano hand off back to Castro. Tanchoco. Bounce pass to Castro. Castro, and he is fouled. Foul by Gamboa. Two fouls now on Gamboa. That means Richard Victoriano has to come in. They do not want Gamboa to pick up a third foul now. At the line, Robert Castro. First one is good. So that gives the Titans some breathing space. Second one on the way for Robert. Good. So now it's a 3-point lead for Enderun, but it's still a one-possession game. Foul away from the ball. And Baklay has been a little too playful on defense against Lopez. Baklay has been spotted for a foul on Lopez away from the ball. And only the first foul on Carl. Alright, St. Clair with the inbound. Rojas asking for it. Rojas has only one free throw in this game. And Rojas is fouled. So no field goals yet for John Edsel Rojas. So first foul on Joaquin Mariano. 3 team fouls on both schools. 3-pointer on the way. No. It's picked up by Tanchoco. 3-point lead by Enderun. Castro to Kwaku. Kwaku. Oh, steal by Victoriano. Quickly now Acosta. Lopez. Success. St. Clair. They're now behind by 1. Enderun. They need to score here. 25-24. St. Clair has outscored Enderun 13-7 here in the second quarter. Mariano at the post against Rojas. Rojas. No good. Rebound. Kwaku. Too strong. Active hands. It's with Lopez. Lopez on all cylinders. No. Rojas. And that's the first field goal of John Edsel Rojas. St. Clair now What a time to come! St. Clair with a 1 point lead, 26 to 25. Mariano, say it's now the turn of Enderun to play catch up. Castro looking for a teammate. Baklay popping out. Baklay for three. Short. Kwaku rebound. And Kwaku slip. It's a slip. And Kwaku he got hit in the face. Referee says play on. Victoriano, no. The thing there is, St. Clair had the man advantage. So they should have just drove to the basket and taken the high percentage shot. But a lucky break there for Enderun. Despite being undermanned there on defense, they were able to pull up the stop. Meanwhile, Kwaku remains sprawled on the hardwood floor. And I think he really got hit hard on the face. I mean, it'll really take a lot to bring down Pierre-Marie Kwaku. So, Coach Pipo just wants to make sure, and he will bring in Marlon Mahilum to replace Pierre-Marie Kwaku as we are just about to hit the 2-minute warning of the first half. So now, since Kwaku will sit down, it's Tapeño who will come in to replace Babacar Endong. And we have a very animated cheering squad for Luis Tapeño in attendance. I guess he has brought in his fans, mostly his family and friends. 2 minutes in the first half. And they run. They are behind by 1 point. It could change with this possession. Steal! Steal by St. Clair. Lopez will go strong. Tapeño! Instant impact of the bench. Coach Pipo is not a happy man. He calls a timeout with 1:41 left, and we'll be back with the live action of this commercial break. Stay with us for more of NAASCU Season 20, the finals. Suddenly, the complexion of this ball game has changed. St. Clair now on top by 3, 28 to 25, after trailing for a majority of this ball game. And we are just in the first half. Wow! And of course, it is obvious. It goes without saying that St. Clair, they want to end it as quickly as possible. They do not want to gamble on the game 3. Of course, Enderun has no choice. They have to win today. No ifs or buts about it. They have to win today in any shape or form. So we'll play a game 3 this Friday at the Nova Deci Convention Center. Andy Cervino at courtside to bring you the action. Hello to all our fans watching on Facebook Live. Baklay, a foul on Lopez. Also, while you're at it, please support by liking or following our other social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all with the user handle NAASCU 2001. That's right, same handle for all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, NAASCU 2001. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, NAASCU Sports TV, where all the games, including Game 1 of the finals, are now available for your viewing pleasure. The scoop shot, no good. Chance for St. Clair to pad their lead. Victoriano missing, and it's won by Castro. Castro now. This will be a key possession for Enderun. Baklay! No! Another stop by St. Clair. Lopez with the scoop. Short. And there's a foul. Who is it against? Let us wait for the sign. A foul on Tapeño. So 2 fouls on Luis. That's right. Foul on Tapeño. So now St. Clair in the penalty, Enderun not yet in the penalty. So 2 free throws here for Joaquin Mariano. First one is good. Mariano now with 6 points and 6 rebounds. And 2 for 2 for Joaquin. Oh, Rejoice Jimenez, who did not play in game 1, is seeing action today for game 2. Okay, that's new. Victoriano. Bounce pass to Tapeño at the post against Mariano. Tapeño spinning. Tapeño too deep. And a foul, an armbar by Joaquin Mariano. And that is the second personal foul on Joaquin. So 14 fouls now. Victoriano has it. Victoriano thinking about it. And yes, see, Victoriano hesitated. That's why he traveled. No, he was thinking, oh, will I shoot or will I drive? Will I pass? Oh, he took too much time to think. And that is one thing that coaches look at. No, they don't just look at how a player shoots or passes, the things like that, the reaction time. No, what will the player do once he gets hold of the ball? Jimenez. First touch of the basket. Jimenez will spin and he loses it. So with 23 seconds left, no more shot clock. Coach Gino Manansala wants to make sure of this final possession, or possibly the last possession, and we'll be back with those 23 seconds after this commercial break. Stay with us, please. All right, that's our game reset here. 20, that's right, 23 seconds left, so no more shot clock. St. Clair with possession. They are hanging on to this 28 to 27 lead. Of course, we are at the tail end of the first half. So now back to the live action. Anthony Cervino here at the Novadechi Convention Center, the home of NAASCU Season 20. That's right, home sweet home. This has been the venue for all the games from opening day up to this championship series. Subukaysay, backcourt inbound. All right, it's with Victoriano being bothered by Castro. Victoriano crossing the timeline. Victoriano, it's down to 11 seconds. Down to 9 seconds. Manacho pops out. Down to 4 seconds. A steal. Desperation heave. No. St. Clair taking too much time to execute. But at halftime, the defending champion St. Clair hanging on to a 1-point lead, 28 to 27. We will bring you the second half after this break. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us for the second half of NAASCU Season 20, Game 2 of the Finals.
never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Switch up the flow. Show you the way that I go. God is good, but his life is hard. But it gets better when you grind smart. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. I'm tired of being who they say we are. That's the baton, we gon' take it far. Always be real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5. Just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Listen, not the scenes. Time to live my dreams. Do the things deep inside of me. This life, it continues with fighting me. But I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in this box till they go on me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me. Shaping me, growing me. Taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree. Y'all get to know me. Yeah, don't let it slow me. I get the bad like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Noxious, I cannot feel it noxious. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery. He's in the sky, you gotta dream. Everything is blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know what I'm doing. Controlling my emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Professors overused, ain't no way. If you want the kid, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the ends, playing with the games, beating with the chest. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. It's just as important to like me. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, boxes. I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option.
Feeling myself, ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Starting off bad like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go all out in Vegas. Living in the club, we trying to fame it. Don't see the grind, they don't know that it came.
Y'all get to know me. Yeah, don't let it slow me. I I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Noxious, noxious, acting like shit ain't obnoxious. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery. Please understand if you got a dream. The nothing is blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling my emotions, I'm owning and owning it. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Professors over these, ain't no way. Don't keep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the LS, I ain't with the games, this is with the chest. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. It's just as important to like me. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option.
Feeling myself, ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Running to this vacation. I been on moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Starting off bad like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go all out in maintenance. Living a life like I'm trying to fame it. Don't see the grind, they don't know that it came. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah.
That's our halftime score. The defending champions, St. Clair Saints, with a 1 point lead. That's right, only 1 point over Enderun Colleges 20 to 27. St. Clair leading the best of three championship series 1-0. They took game 5 the other day, 53 to 51, and St. Clair looking to close it out and win their fifth championship in a row and sixth overall in school history. Meanwhile, Enderun fighting for survival as they try to force a Game 3 this Friday and finally get their first NAASCU title since joining the league in 2016. Andy Servillo still here at the Novadechi Convention Center. Some quick statistics from the first half. Believe it or not, Enderun is shooting better than St. Clair. 9 out of 28, 32%. St. Clair, 11 out of 36, 30%. But I think the key here, why St. Clair is ahead by one, is their 3 point. They had a 3 point shot earlier, and that was the only 3 point shot of the game. Enderun unable to convert in their 7 attempts from 3 point distance. I think that has been the difference so far because otherwise the stats are fairly even. In fact, no, Enderun is lording it in rebounds 20 to 21, but what's killing Enderun is the turnovers 18 to 10. So they have 8 more turnovers than St. Clair. Leading scorers for St. Clair, Bam Lopez with 6 off the bench, Drick Acosta with 5, Gab Gamboa with 4. On the part of the Enderun Titans, Marlon Mahilo with 7 points off the bench, Pierre-Marie Cuaco with 6, and Joaquin Mariano with 5. So Enderun. So no score yet. The score is not yet moved here in the second half. But Gamboa, no. And now Enderun, quick to retaliate. But they will try to move quickly so St. Clair will not set up their defense. Mariano dancing to the basket. He's blocked by Endong. And Endong losing it. Hustle for the ball. Ball is loose. Oh, but Baklay passing to Acosta. Acosta, stop and pop. Yeah! Acosta with all the 2 triples of St. Clair. Again, no triple so far for Enderun. Acosta proving to be the difference now. Acosta, leading scorer for St. Clair with 8. Oh, good defense. And a whistle. Who's it against? Oh! And now that is the 3rd personal foul for Endong. And this should make Coach Cinnamon Ansala rethink his strategy. I mean, it's too early for Endong to get 3 fouls. Castro now. Cuaco. Tanchoco. Back to Cuaco. Cuaco hemmed in by the double. They've been... Oh! Poor pass. Stolen by Estrada. Estrada will go all the way! This is, believe it or not, the biggest lead of St. Clair. 33-27. Tanchoco. Let's see what Enderun will do. Mariano wants the 3 points back. No! Ball tap. Won by Castro. Fresh shot clock. Castro baseline. Castro. Baklay. Oh, Baklay! And a rebound by Endong. Endong playing with 3 fouls. Take note. Rojas will post Mariano. We have a whistle. Oh, traveling on Rojas. Endong now will sit down. Tapeño will take a spot. Rojas with 3 points and 3 rebounds so far. It has not, well, right now I can say it has not been a good series so far for John Edson Rojas, who is the leading scorer of St. Clair through the semifinals. Baklay with a finger roll. So finally had the first points of Enderun after over 3 minutes. Gamboa, Rojas popping out. Estrada popping out as well. Estrada, jumper! No! Rebound Mariano. Estrada, his total stays at 6 points. Castro explodes. No! And we have a goaltend. Yes, the basket will count. We have a goaltend. Meanwhile, Victoriano will come in to replace Gamboa. St. Clair hanging on to his 2-point lead. Victoriano to Rojas. To Estrada. Oh, okay. Estrada now. We have a foul away from the ball. And we see Francisco Tanchoco grabbing on the uniform of a Saint. Only the first foul on Francisco. But the thing here about Francisco, they are missing his 3-point shooting at the moment. But for sure, Francisco, Enderun is hoping that Francisco will find his range later on. Ross missing, Tapeño, one-hander! And Tapeño had the right place and at the right time for the offensive rebound and the putback. So now Tapeño with 5 points and 5 rebounds. Castro met by Victoriano. Inside Kwaku, yes! So I guess it'll be a good strategy now for Ender to just dump the ball to Kwaku. As long as Endong is not there, they should at least exploit his height and length advantage. Victoriano jumper! No, rebound Baklay. 5 rebounds now for Baklay to go with 4 points. Inside Kwaku, Kwaku again! So they are doing the right thing. They are giving the ball inside to Kwaku. We are tied at 35 all. Ak- Estrada. Estrada still. Estrada! No! Rebound Kwaku. Kwaku now with 11 rebounds. Inside Mariano. Okay! Lead now back to Enderun, 37-35. Estrada receives. Estrada. Victoriano baseline. Short. It is with Tanchoco. Quickly now to Castro. Castro. Stutter step. Mariano, one-hander. No! Estrada with his third rebound. Estrada will apply the brakes. Gives it to Victoriano. They'll do the half-court set. Tapeno posting up Mariano. He gets the ball. Tapeno. Victoriano. Extra pass. Rojas still short. Rojas, yes! Rojas now with 5 points to his name. In game 1, Rojas had 7 points. Today he has 5 points. But the thing is, he is averaging 13 points. Oh, wait, yes, he's averaging 13 points in the tournament. Mariano to Baklay. And foul on Tapeno. And a lucky break there because Baklay slipped. Third foul now on Tapeno. So now both Endong and Tapeno have 3 fouls each. $37-all is our score. We have a ball game. And it's a good one. Stay with us until the final buzzer. You might miss a lot, I tell you. Abdullah against Subakaysay. Abdullah with the hook. No, Subakaysay with the clearance. Subakaysay quickly to a point guard, Victoriano. Victoriano will dance inside for the two. Lead now back to St. Clair. 39-37. Castro to Abdullah. For 3 for the lead. Yes! 1 point lead for Enderun. Victoriano. Tapeno popping out. Tapeno will challenge the defense of Mahilum. Tapeno! And he traveled. Yes, he lifted his pivot foot there. Meanwhile, with a surprise move here, Joshua Devara will come in to replace Robert Castro. So I guess they want to rest Castro for the 4th period. So called off the bench, Joshua Devara. And quickly now Devara in the pressure cooker. This is game 2 of the finals. His team is fighting for survival. Jimenez. Abdullah for 3. Back-to-back threes for Sharfas Khan. Abdullah. Abdullah, the X factor in this 3rd quarter. And a steal. Mahilo is fouled. So at the line, Marlon Mahilum, hoping to pad the lead of Enderun. A story here. 2 3-point shots. No, Enderun, no, they did not make, they did not make a 3-point shot in the first half. But suddenly, Sharfas Khan Abdullah with back-to-back threes. At the line again, Marlon Mahilum. Enderun on top by 6. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the third. Tapeño is all alone and he draws a foul. Well, the thing there, they should have just let Tapeño get his 2 points, but they gave up that foul, and now Tapeño is on the line for one more point. Well, they should have just let Tapeño get the 2 points. Acosta will come back. Tapeño now for the bonus. And Tapeño, bonus does not go in, but ball is loose. It's with St. Clair. Runner, no, ball tap, recovered by Lopez. Victoriano, Manacho, too strong. And then Mahilo says enough. Chance here for Enderun to add to their lead. Blown opportunity there for St. Clair. Oh, good defense by St. Clair. 8 seconds violation. So now ball will go back to the Saints. Manacho against Mahilum. Manacho, spin, turn around. No good. Oh, Tapeño with the offensive board and the putback. Okay, Tapeño now with 9 points and 6 rebounds. A steal and a counter steal and a foul given up by St. Clair. So it will be an inbound for Abdullah. A minute and 8 seconds left. And they're just behind. They're just ahead by 2 points. And look at the pressure defense. Okay, now Devala. Bounce pass inside. It will be a turnover. Ball will go the way of St. Clair. Now St. Clair with a chance to tie or go ahead. And we have a warning here, assistant coach J.R. Manansala for unsportsmanlike behavior. So chance for St. Clair to either tie or go ahead. Under a minute left. This is the third quarter. Will this be the last quarter for Endel? Of course, they want to play on Friday. Oh, Tapeño's block. They keep the ball alive. Look at all those active hands. They save it, but to the wrong person. And Abdullah! 4-point lead for Enderun. 26 seconds left. Good defense, a good box and one defense by Jimenez. Lopez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lopez 1-on-1. Gives it to Tapeño. Tapeño now will challenge Kwaku. And we have a foul on Kwaku. Now Enderun is not in the penalty. So it'll mean an inbound for the Saints with 11 seconds left. So no more shot clock. 11 seconds left on the game clock. Possible last play here for the third. They can go for either the tie or the lead. Or correction, they can inch closer though. Lopez, yes! All right. Enderun fighting for their lives, fighting for their season. They are ahead, entering the deciding fourth quarter. 47-45. We'll bring you that fourth quarter after this commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching the finals of NAASCU Season 20. This is Game 2. There you see the slice of the crowd here at the Novodeci Convention Center. That's right, the fans are back in full force here at the Novodeci Convention Center. This is along General Luis in Novaliches, Quezon City. That's right, they are supporting the St. Clair Saints. Yes, that's right, we missed the fans. Of course, NAASCU last played in October 2019. It has been almost 3 years. Of course, among the crowd here, we see a good contingent of St. Clair alumni players. That's right, they are not just alumni players, they're also NAASCU champion players. Also, a shout out to NAASCU champion coach. That's right, he is a NAASCU champion coach, Jerick Bailen. He was the coach of the St. Clair Junior Saints when they won it in 2018. Fourth quarter now, Enderun with a very slim 2-point lead, 47 to 45. They need to add to that. And a stop to begin the fourth by St. Clair. Here's Lopez. They're looking for the tie or the lead. Enderun outscoring St. Clair. They're 20 to 17 in the third quarter. Oh, short ball will stay with St. Clair. But before that, we have a quick timeout call by Coach Gino Manansala and St. Clair. And we'll be back for the rest of this ball game. Stay with us, please. On your screens, the Enderun Titans, Coach Pipo Nondo. And on your screens, that's the St. Clair Saints. The Saints are looking to end the season today. Of course, Enderun, they want to play this Friday. And a lot of players are working so hard to achieve that goal. Guys like Abdullah, Kwaku, Mahilum, they've been doing their best. They've been working double. Enderun through the first three quarters, shooting 38% from the field, 17 out of 44. St. Clair 19 out of 58, 32%. Again, it's the turnovers that are killing Enderun. Now they should be ahead by more than 2 points if they just took care of the ball. And an inbound violation. Gamboa taking too much time. So a timeout of St. Clair gone to waste. Nothing came out of that timeout. So now Enderun with a sigh of relief. Jimenez met by Lopez. Abdullah. Caso's back, by the way. Mariano against Tapeño. Abdullah popping out. Abdullah sees an opening. Oh, what a good block by Endong, but Jimenez gets it. Whistle. And a foul on Endong. That is foul number. That is foul number 4 on Endong. So now Endong is playing on. He's walking on thin ice. One more foul and he's out for good. So quickly. So now quickly, John Edsel Rojas will replace Babacar Endong. Now, Coach Manansala wants to have Endong down the stretch, so they cannot afford to lose Endong this early. They want him to play in the final minutes or so. Mariano, no, wrestling underneath. Oh, Abdullah with the rebound. And a foul away from the ball. It will be a double foul against Rojas And Kwaku, so referees have seen enough. They do not like that wrestling match. Second foul for Kwaku, and also the second foul for John Edsel Rojas. So the fouls will negate each other. So it will mean an inbound for St. Clair with just under 9 minutes left in this exciting game too. Both teams are very well matched. But like what I said, Enderun needs to take care of the ball, especially this possession. It's the turnovers that are killing them. No, they should be ahead by more, not just by 2 points. Abdullah, oh, no look pass. Mariano, oh, yes! So after a forgettable game 1, Mariano has come alive in game 2. Joaquin Mariano now with 9 points and 7 rebounds, possibly even more with his bonus free throw. Oh, miss. That could be crucial. Victoriano. He will use the Tapeño screen. Tapeño now has it. Tapeño will challenge Mariano. Oh, he loses it. Big turnover by St. Clair. Abdullah. Abdullah! Ha ha! 6-point lead. This is a luxury for either team. Estrada. Jumper. No. Kwaku with his 12th rebound. Abdullah attacking. It's with Mariano. Mariano, no. Rebound Estrada. Estrada. St. Clair needs to score here. They cannot allow Enderun to add to their lead. Scoop shot. No. Big stop. Big stop by Enderun. And now Castro will wisely slow it down. Abdullah! Abdullah now with 13 points to lead the way for Enderun. 8-point lead for the Titans. Still a lot of basketball left. Over 7 minutes to decide the winner of this game. Estrada will fire. No. Another rebound for Kwaku. And ball will go out. Turnover. Manacho will come in. Okay, ball will stay with Enderun. Baseline inbound by Carl Baclay. 8-point lead. So now Enderun looking for a 10-point lead. Mariano! Yes! 10-point lead by Enderun. The specter of a game 3 is upon us. St. Clair needs to work. Rojas hemmed in by the defense. Gamboa for 3. No! A big rebound! Big stop by Enderun. Castro. Tanchoco to Kwaku at the post. Baclay for 15. No! It's with Lopez. Saints need to move quickly. Gamboa has it. Oh, traveling. Yes. Very clear. A traveling on Gamboa. We have a little over 6 minutes left for St. Clair to overhaul this 10-point deficit. All Enderun needs is to play smart basketball. They should play to win. They should not depend on this lead. Tanchoco! Oh! Finally! Now what a time! What a time for Tanchoco to hit his first 3-point shot of the game. 13-point lead now for Enderun. Estrada against Castro. Estrada. Yes! Finally, Estrada breaking the long silence of St. Clair. But still, Enderun on top by 11. Still a big hole to climb for St. Clair. They need stops. And they need these stops quickly. Touchdown from the opposite angle. Miss. All right, here's the stop. Gamboa. Manacho. No. And now, Castro. Why is he slowing it down? Kwaku. Under 5 minutes left. Castro. Jumper. No. Rebound Estrada. St. Clair has to capitalize on these stops. Estrada. Extra pass. Lopez. Yes, yes. Lead is down to 9. And now St. Clair will apply pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Enderun. 18 on the shot clock for Enderun. Castro being pressured by Gamboa. Baklay. Inside Cuaco for the hook. And go! Count the basket plus the foul for Pierre-Marie Cuaco. Back to an 11-point lead for Enderun, possibly even more with this bonus free throw by Cuaco. So at the line, Cuaco. This is for a 12-point lead. Yes! Enderun outscoring St. Clair 14-4 here in the fourth quarter. You can say a late meltdown by St. Clair, but of course, all is not lost. There's still time on the clock. Inside attack, foiled by the defense. So again, only 4 points by St. Clair here in the fourth. Kwaku. Castro. You see the Mariano screen. Mariano. Oh, Mariano. And a foul on Rojas. Sumacaysay will come in, and Coach Manasa is hoping that Sumacaysay can hit a few three-point shots and bring St. Clair back into contention. You can say probably the last roll of the dice now for St. Clair. We have 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. And Enderun not enjoying this 12-point lead, possibly even more, with the strip to the line by Joaquin Mariano. Mariano with 11 points, 8 rebounds, make that 12 points for Joaquin. Second one for Mariano. Yes! Gamboa. St. Clair has to move quickly. Time is not on their side. Lopez but Gamboa inside to Endong. Endong, one-hander, short. It's recovered by Sumacaysay. Lopez. Lopez will fire a three. Yes! And that should wake up St. Clair. Lead is still 11 though. Baklay having a hard time finding a teammate, and Mariano losing it. Door is still open for St. Clair. And like what I said earlier, if you look at the stat sheet, it is the turnovers that are killing Enderun. They have 23 turnovers, which is 4 more than the 19 turnovers of St. Clair. Sumacaysay running one-hander, yes! So 5-point swing here for St. Clair. Lead is down to 9. And a foul by Gamboa. St. Clair's in the penalty. That means all fouls now by St. Clair will send a Titan to the line. So now the pressure is on Robert Castro as he will try to preserve this game from the free throw line. Ooh, what a time to miss by Castro. Again, the door is still open for St. Clair. Castro needs to make this. Oh, two misses by Castro. Rebound by Lopez and he is fouled. Coach Pipo Anondo and Enderun leads this timeout, and we'll be back with the final 2:47 of this exciting ball game. You are watching the finals of NAASCU Season 20. And back to live action. Here you see the huddle of Coach Pipo Anondo, where he wants to make sure that they do not waste this 9-point lead that they worked so hard to build. Of course, St. Clair will try their best to overhaul this 9-point deficit and win today, wrap up the title. But of course, St. Enderun, they are looking at Game 3 this Friday, still at the Nova Deci Convention Center. There you see behind the St. Clair bench a lot of the alumni players. So we see the likes of Irvin Palencia, Michael De Leon, CJ Catura supporting their alma mater. There's a Roger Santos. Yes, Roger Santos is also here. Gamboa. They are behind by 9. They need to score in this possession. They give it to their best player, Rojas. Rojas! Oh boy! Rojas, count the basket was a foul. Possible 3-point play for John Edsel Rojas. St. Clair is still alive. They are just behind by 7, possibly 6, with a free throw by John Edsel Rojas. If Rojas makes this, it will be big. Yes! It's just a 2-possession game. Enderun now is just ahead by 6 points. Enderun and a foul by Lopez. And St. Clair in the penalty. Enderun not yet in the penalty. They only have 3 team fouls. So I guess St. Clair will play the percentage game because Enderun as a team, well, it's okay. They're shooting 14 out of 19. Abdullah now at the line. Another miss by Abdullah. What a time to miss. You know, Enderun has missed 3 free throws in a row. So the pressure is eating Abdullah. Of course, he is a rookie here in the NAASCU Seniors. Abdullah needs to make this. Good. Estrada will come back. We are just about to enter the last 2 minutes. 7-point lead for Enderun. St. Clair though on the attack. Foul away from the ball. Offensive foul. Oh, this is big. An offensive foul on Rojas. Fourth foul on Rojas. But I don't think Coach Manansala will replace him. They will play it out. They will play the remainder of this game with Rojas. Castro now to Kwaku. They will try to burn time. They want to make the clock their friend. It's with Mariano. Times like this, you give it to your best player. Mariano to Tanchoco. Tanchoco! No! And Kwaku! Kwaku just grabbed the ball from Endong. And that is it for Endong. 5 personal fouls now for Endong. So now St. Clair will play the remainder of this game without their big center. It will now be in the hands of the likes of Manacho and the other bigs to contain Kwaku. Meanwhile, Kwaku will shoot a bonus, and he hopes to restore. Oh, the lead of Enderun stays at 9. Gamboa also has to move quickly. Gamboa using the screen. Wow, just blocked. And baseline. Referee says it will be St. Clair ball after this timeout called by Coach Gino Manansala. And we'll be back with the remaining 143 after this commercial break. Stay with us for the finals of NAASCU Season 20. And now this will be a very important possession for St. Clair. They will try to pull off a major miracle as they try to overhaul this 9-point deficit. They need a miracle of biblical proportions. Oh, Manager's block! Again, we smell game 3 around the corner, and we will have a game 3 this Friday. Just to be sure, reserve your mark it on your calendars, on your planners. It will be at 2 o'clock this Friday at the Novodetsky Convention Center as Buaku travels. So again, the door is still open for St. Clair. No, anything can still happen. Gamboa, but they need to move fast. They're taking too much time. Rojas, and Rojas slipped. And a foul on the Titans. Who's it against? And Rojas is, looks like he's hurt. He's favoring his nape. And that's the 5th foul on Joaquin Mariano. So the Titans will have to play the last minute or so without their best player. So let's see if they can hang on. Of course, Mahilo will now be tasked to take over the spot of Joaquin Mariano. Now, Saints, they have to move quickly. Time is not on their side. They have to know that. Estrada, Subukaysay, step back 3. Too strong. Oh, and Cuaco. Steal by Estrada. Gamboa for 3 if this goes in. No. Estrada turn around. Still no go. Ball will go to Enderun. Do you smell a game 3? Again, game 3 if needed will be this Friday. But Estrada continuing to fight. And we have a buzzer. What gives here? Oh, a timeout is given to Enderun. So we'll be back with the remaining 44.5 seconds of this commercial break. Stay with us for the conclusion. You won't want to miss that.
On the baseline. Coco, can I trust you with this? Coco, you're here. Okay? PM, you're going to bring the ball down.
On your screens, Coach Pipo Nundo. Now, even if they're on top by 7 points, no, he wants to make sure. No, he doesn't want his Titans to give up, unnecessary turnovers. And he doesn't want to give St. Clair a chance because when you play a team like St. Clair, okay, when you play a team like St. Clair, you should never give them a chance because a team with a championship pedigree like St. Clair will surely take advantage. So now this will be a key possession. This possession might more or less dictate who will go home with game 2. Again, Tanshoko and the Titans playing for their lives here. They want to play for one more game. Oh, here's a steal by Gamboa! Gamboa! No! Oh! But Gamboa will shoot free throws. All eyes now on Gab Gamboa. If he hits these 2 free throws, it will just be a 2-possession game with 34 seconds left. And then St. Clair needs stops. First one is good for Gamboa. He now needs to make this second to make it a 2-possession game. Second one. Oh, miss! Abdullah! Abdullah still. They will waste time and the run. Mahilom. And Mahilom out of bounds. St. Clair now will call a timeout. And we'll be back for the final 22 seconds. Stay with us. All right, a very spirited huddle there by the St. Clair Saints. Of course, first things first, they have to believe. Okay, talk about St. Clair. They have to believe that they can pull off a miracle and overhaul the 6-point deficit in 22 seconds. It has happened, okay? Stranger things have happened in the world of basketball. Bigger leads have disappeared in even a shorter time. It all starts with this inbound. And watch out because the ball might just go back to Gab Gamboa. First, he needs to inbound the ball. Ross. They need to move quickly. Ross. Corner. Too strong, and that should be it. Oh, but they get the ball back. Subukaisai. No. And that should be it. We will have a game 3 this Friday. And they give up a foul. So we'll just wait for the final score. But then again, I invite all of you to come here to the Nova Deci Convention Center this Friday, starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's right, admission is free. Just just follow our health and safety protocols, wear a mask, and enjoy Game 3 basketball to decide the champion of NAASCU Season 20. But meanwhile, Abdullah missing the first. We are just waiting for the final score. It's a one ball game for Enderun. We will have a Game 3 this Friday. And that should be it. That is the insurance point by Abdullah. Rojas! No! And that's it. The sweetest words in sports. Game 3. And that's the final score. Congratulations to the Enderun Titans. They extend their season by one more game. They force a do-or-die Game 3 this Friday. Our final score. Enderun victorious over the defending champion St. Clair Saints. 67-60. Our best player of the game. He was very crucial in the turnaround of Enderun, our best player from the Enderun Titans with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, but his three-point shooting was the key for Enderun's breakaway. Surfers Khan Abdullah is our best player. Congratulations to Surfers Khan and the Titans. We will see you in Game 3 this Friday at the Nova Deci Convention Center, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Philippine Standard Time, live on Facebook. So, until this Friday, on behalf of all the hardworking men and women that have made this broadcast possible, the NAASCU board, the representatives of all the member schools, until this Friday for Game 3 Philippines. See you soon. Bye. Love you all.
myself. Yeah, why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Running to this take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Starting off bad like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go